Again, so we are here having our lesson, and it is about bearing. Okay, so what do we mean by bearing? So this is an angle that is measured in degrees east or west of the north south line. We have these directions, so we can say that this is the north, south, the east, and the west line. Okay, so every bearing should start from the north south line. Ito, so yan ang magiging basihan po natin in terms of the bearing. Okay, so if you are given the 27 degrees north of east, so this should be written in this one. So ganyan po siya sinusulat. So the 27 degrees north of east, of course, we're going to start with the north line going to the east, and let's just approximate that one, and that is given as the 27 degrees. Okay, another one, if I have 80 degrees west of south, so how are we going to draw that one? So 80 degrees west of south, so draw the north-south line. So that is from the south line, ito po, going to the west. So that's 80 degrees. So that is the 80 degrees west of south, and that could be written as a form of this one. Now, what if you are only given the degrees without any direction? What are we going to do? So that should always start with the north line and clockwise rotation. For example, I have here 50 degrees. So from that 50 degrees, start with the north direction, clockwise, and approximate. So that's 50 degrees. So again, per quadrant, that should be 90. So this 50 degrees will only be between the north and the east line. Okay, now how about if I have 120 degrees? 120 degrees. So since this one is 90 already, and then you just need to add 30 to have 20. So this is the 100 degrees bearing of the given, and that is 120 degrees for the bearing of this given that starts with the north line. So lagi po, pag number lang, it will start only with the north line. Okay? So try to do your best para po masagutan yung mga given for this bearing. Okay? So we'll have these problem solving that includes the bearing, but still this will be a right triangle. So let's do our best to solve this one. Okay, now based on the given, an airplane takes off from an airport after acquiring permission from the control tower. So let's say, of course, we need to have this direction. Okay, the plane takes off at the bearing of 34 degrees north of east. So from this one, we'll count this one as 34 degrees. After flying a distance, so ito siya, from the control tower, from from the airport. Nag-request ng 34 degrees. Then, after that, that is 20 kilometers. Yung na-travel niya dyan. Then, after traveling 20 kilometers, the pilot requests permission from the control tower to turn 90. So, from there, nag-turn siya ng 90 degrees. Okay? Tapos, after turning 90 degrees, going to the northwest. So, that's why upper and then to the left. After permitting, nakuha daw niya yung permission and traveled 40 kilometers. Then, 40 kilometers po yan. Then, from there, nandito na yung airplane natin. So, for us to be able to locate that one from the airport, what bearing are we going to use? So, ibig sabihin from this part, nandito yan. So, we need to locate that one. Ano daw tong bearing na to? Okay. So, paano natin siya malalaman? Look at the whole picture. Separate natin siya. Okay. So, dito, yung angle dito sa part na to, that is being divided into 2. Kasi, yung isa ay 34. Yung isa ay hindi natin alam. Tama ba? But this one, we know that this is 20 kilometers. This is 40 kilometers. This is the 90 degrees. So, we'll be able to use the SOHCAHTOA. Now, sabihin natin, hindi natin muna nakikita. Ang mahanap natin, since we already know how to solve the right triangle, ang mahanap natin ay yung kabuuan nito. Tama po ba? Let's say that is our theta. So, if that is our theta, what's the relationship of our theta to 40? Si theta, ang relation kay 40 ay opposite. And then si theta kay 20 ay ano? Adjacent. So, anong function po yung merong opposite saka adjacent? Tangent. Very good. Since the missing is the angle, ito yung kabuuan, so we can say that theta, using the arc tangent, so therefore, what will be the value of your arc tangent theta? So with that arc tangent theta, kailangan naman po natin isolve using your calculator, of course, is the second function. Huwag kalimutan pindutin nyo. Okay? So you will have your answer to be 63.43 degrees. That is the whole angle. But we only need this part only. Okay? So ano po ang gagawin ko? Since I already have 34 degrees, so you just need to subtract 63.43 degrees minus 34 will give you an answer of 29.43 degrees. But that 29.43 degrees is what bearing? West of north. Very good. So, the bearing that the control tower should use to locate the airplane is 29.43 degrees west of north. Okay, so again, so we were able to find 63.43, but that is the whole angle for this part. And since what we need is only a small part of it, because based from the given diagram, the north-south line, we already have 34. So 63.43 minus 34 will be this part. Ayun lang naman po ang kakailanganin natin, di ba? So, from there, we have 29.43 degrees west of north. Okay? Thank you po.